Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is another of my short stories from the book I'm just finishing working on. Should be available in a couple of weeks. Called Light, the companion volume to my just published book Dark. This story is called Twin Towers. Hank and Frank were identical twins, memorable additionally for being 6 foot 6 inches tall, nicknamed Twin Towers, being waiters at the same restaurant, and having a hot temper. For example, when a customer would be loud and disrespectful, they would get red-faced and every once in a while be unable to resist a response such as, "Are you proud of the way you behave?" When their grandfather died, he left $50,000 to Hank and only $40,000 to Frank, probably because Hank had sucked up during Grandpa's decline. Not surprised at giving their temperament, Frank was pissed and decided to take action. Frank practiced Hank's signature, which wasn't hard because they already were similar. Frank then went to the bank pretending to be Hank, an identical twin with the correct handwriting. The bank okayed a $5,000 withdrawal. Now each of them netted $45,000. Of course, it was then Hank's turn to be pissed. The day after Hank found out about the theft, as usual, they drove together to work in Frank's cherried, ceramic-coated, super shiny Camaro. Frank was surprised that Hank had said nothing. But when they arrived at work and got out of the car, Hank keyed Frank's car, ruining its perfect finish. Hank socked Frank, and thus started an epic fistfight between the two towers. Months passed, and they didn't talk with each other. Then their grandmother died. Both of them thought their grandmother was ridiculous. For her, the meaning of life resided in floors on which you could do surgery. So when the minister intoned about what a fine woman Matilda was, devoted to family, church, blah, 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 Hank and Frank looked at each other and couldn't resist laughing. And when the service was over, they looked at each other, saw the kindred spirits that they were, and vowed to be friends forever. In any event, that story is called Twin Towers. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And I would certainly welcome you checking out either of my 2 books of short stories that are available on Amazon. One is called Soloists, Stories of Introverts and Outsiders Facing a Dilemma. And the other, as I mentioned, just published, is called Dark. Stories about the things that we only whisper about. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.